It's a beautiful town, really friendly, vibrant, a lot of people around to say hello to, and I've been able to walk the campus, which is really nice, and met some folks as I've walked from downtown to campus. So people have been very friendly, very welcoming, and
it's kind of a summer honeymoon, but eventually things will get kicking. What are the first things that you prepare yourself right now as you move forward?
Well, the most important thing is to listen to folks, get to know, what's on the minds of individuals, what's on the minds of units, get to meet people. I met people when I came to visit in March, but that's a very different sort of experience than now being part of the community. So just taking the time to listen, getting the time to know folks and making those connections. That's what I've been spending my time doing in the first week that I've been here, and people have been very gracious and very kind. So I really enjoy that, and that's my focus right now, is to listen, to get to know folks, get to know the community, get to know everyone on campus, and then be ready for the full semester and a great academic year.
You're coming into your position after kind of a tumultuous time for the university. What's that like for you?
Well, I think stay focused on the job at hand, focus on the mission, and what are we here for? We're here for our students, to make sure that they are the center of all that we do, and to make sure that we are serving the needs of the state. So I'm just focusing on the future and how we can be best positioned in these times of division sometimes, to focus on what are the strengths of UW-L, of which there are many, and the academic programs are one of those. So that's what I've been focusing on.
As far as now being in the Midwest for a bit, any cultural things that shocked you, surprised you, or weird things that you find yourself liking that you're not used to?
Well, I wasn't expecting the river to be at flood stage in July. I have to say that was a little bit of a surprise. Luckily it wasn't too flooded, but that was a surprise. I haven't yet had cheese curds. I've been told I've got to try those. I haven't had them yet, so I'm looking forward to having that. So nothing's really been shocking. What's really nice is the humidity is pretty low here, and it's beautiful.
Part of this is you are appointed and we look for a chancellor as well, but you had to throw your name in the hat as well. Why UW-L for you? What was so alluring about it?
Well, I would say this. So, as I said, I'm an academic. I knew a little bit about the institution because I actually had a former colleague that used to work here years ago. So I knew a little bit about UW-L before I even applied for the position. And then I looked into it. And really what you have here is exceptional. You have very high quality academics. You have a budget that's balanced. You're in a very good university system, Universities of Wisconsin system, and you have folks that really care about the institution. You've got all the right ingredients. So I had to do a double take and say, are these numbers actually correct on the retention rates? Are these numbers correct on the number of students here? And they were correct, of course they were, because they're reported to iPads. And so this is just a wonderful opportunity. There are a lot of challenges in higher education right now, and we'll always be responsive to those challenges. But to be an institution that at its core is strong, has a clear mission, and is dedicated to students first, that you have all the right ingredients. So it was very attractive.
They could meet with you or come with any issues that they might have.
Well, my door's open, students can come, and the way you get to know students is you interact with them. You go into their spaces, you go to the union, you sit down and have lunch there. You have, meet with the student association. So you have more formal ways of doing that, and then you have informals. I'll be known as the walking chancellor. I'll be walking around. I don't want to spend much time in my office. I need to be out and about, walking across campus. I've done that since I've been here this week. I met 3 or 4 students on Friday, I think it was, who were just walking around, and on Wednesday there were some students in a class that were taking a break, and they were walking around here, and they recognized me, and they came over and started talking to me. So that's what it's all about, and I really want to get to know the students, because that's why we're here.